Bless up, bless up, bless up. That's you and a P. You and a me. We don't bless down with a D-O-W-N-E. You see that I threw an E on the end of down. Sometimes you might get an E on the end of down if it was a surname or something. Perhaps. I've never come across it. Making it up. I'm a poet and I don't know it. I'm going to pull you a card, people. And it's as follows. The Queen of Swords, yes? Is there an emotionally driven conversation you need to have? Is there an emotionally driven conversation that you have had and you need to ponder on, that you're not paying attention to, that you've had and you've pushed to one side, understanding its value, understanding its worth, understanding potentially the conflict that arose? Maybe you need to get back in touch and resolve that conflict and be the queen, regal. Yes, maybe you need to look inside and be the aristocratic figure that you actually are, but the world doesn't want you to know that. Alright? Communication, emotional communication, and the willpower to take action upon that is the message that has been given to you today. Not from me as I am the messenger, but this is the message. The true understanding comes from you. You know what I'm talking about. I can't tell you to a T what I'm talking about. I'm just letting you know what is the conversation that needs to be had. Are you going to allow yourself to be stoic, present, but non-reactive when you engage with that person in that particular conversation? They're not going to come to you, not right now, to speak to you. You have to reach out to them. As the sword takes action, represents the will of the masculine as it's wielded by the beauty of the feminine. Okay, this is a duality in this card, as we have the queen wielding the phallus, right? The queen takes action, the active principle, not the receptive. So you engage with that person, you have that awkward conversation, and what you will find is it will bring you an incredible benefit. Even at the very least, if it's you taking that weight off of your shoulder, getting it off of your chest. And the thing is, you might not have even been aware up until this message that there was much to say, and now you've thought, oh wait a minute, there is, you've got me thinking now. Yeah, and you know what, your subconscious has been aware of this entire time. So when you've been a bit slow, when you've been feeling a bit down in the dumps, when you've been getting a little bit stressed, when you've been feeling you've been taking too much on, that's been a part of the problem that has been outside of your actual awareness. And now it's come into your conscious mind, it's bloomed like a flower from the sub to the conscious, and now you need to take action and rid of that energy, rid of that weight. Okay, as I give you another card, what I want you to do is leave an affirmation down in the comment section to reinforce this message. Quite simply, it's going to be, I claim this message. What more needs to be said? Claim the message, and what you will find is, even if you're not aware of what I'm speaking of at this moment in time, as you go on through your day, there will be a beautiful thought that manifests within the mind, and that thought will be, oh, that's what I need to do. And as you realize that's what you need to do, you'll feel a sense of enlightenment. Alright? At once there was darkness, and now there is light. And I can see the card that is going to go alongside with what we just said is this. It's the Seven of Pentacles, alright? Observation of the material plane. What's going to happen is the seed I've planted, given you take action on it. Maybe it's a business thing. Maybe you need to speak to someone to purchase some products, sell some products, put that job application into that space you've been holding back on for so long, because the result is going to be a manifest in this material world. All right, so we spoke of emotional release, quite possibly, and for the most part the truth is that you're going to relieve yourself of the stress that you may not have even known had existed, but upon acting on it, upon expressing it, you're going to allow yourself more space and freedom to garner and magnetize material resource, alright? And I know we say, oh, we're into spirituality, what's the matter with material resource? It helps, right? Does it not help to have a couple extra quid? Does it not help to at the very least have possession so you can be charitable and then give to less needy who maybe do reside a little more so on the frequency of the material plane? You can manifest real, genuine material resource in this world, whatever you're looking for, whatever you're looking for, given you have the awkward conversation, given you reach out to that which you've been holding off on doing. Communication. And I know you might think, such as I think generally, I don't really like reaching out, I'm an introvert, I'm not extroverted, the world wasn't made for me yet. Unfortunately that is the case, but take the message. Peace.